Having an older car like I do from the early 2000s even means that you're not going to get a lot of the standard features that most new cars have, like tire pressure monitoring system. So luckily, the folks over at Zmoon reached out to me and asked if I'd be interested in reviewing and checking out one of their aftermarket tire pressure monitoring systems, or TPMS systems. So in this video, I want to just take a quick look at it, talk about what I like about it, and at the end, I will show you how to get your own TPMS system from Amazon. You may not know it, but I've got an Amazon shop. It's full of items that I've curated, whether I've purchased for myself or reviewed on the channel. So if you'd like to pick up something for yourself, but also help out the channel just a little bit without changing any of your shopping habits, check out the Amazon link in the description down below. So we all know that for proper tire wear and greater gas mileage and things like that, you want to make sure that all of your tires are filled up to the proper PSI, or pounds per square inch, that the tire manufacturer recommends. Most tires these days for compact passenger cars is going to be between 30 and 32, or give or take. The problem with an older car like mine, I've got a 2003 Pontiac Vibe that does not have a tire pressure monitoring system in it. So when I had the chance to pick up this one, I thought it was a pretty cool concept, as this one will actually show me the PSI for each of my tires. It'll also show me the temperature of each of my tires. Now the big numbers here in the middle in white, that's the PSI for each tire. And then over here on the outer in the yellow, that's the actual temperature of each of the tires currently. And that's based on the temperature of the air inside the tire. So this actually is a pretty cool little device. You can charge it either via a USB cable like I'm currently doing, or you can charge it via the solar panel that's here on top. I discovered that with a full battery, you can, say, tuck it into, like if you've got a single, like a doubled-in kind of stereo system here, you can just tuck it right in there, and it sits in there really, really well. And I let it do that for a couple of days, and it finally drained the battery, because obviously, in this situation, it's not going to get any sunlight in there. So on a full charge, you can kind of tuck this away for 2 to 3 days, leaving it on all of the time before the battery will fully drain. And of course, right now, for the sake of this video and getting it recharged faster, I am charging it on a power bank here. But here you can kind of see, even as I'm sitting here looking at it from the driver's position, having it in there, it's still super easy to read. All of those numbers, minus a little bit of reflection here and there, make it super easy to read. It's not bright. It's lit up just enough to be readable, and I really dig that they've done that for this. So, of course, in order for this to be able to read the tire pressure and the temperature of the air inside the tires, it needs to have some way to communicate with each tire. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. Okay, so this is the front left tire. This is the front driver's side, and so I've got front left there. The front right would be FR. You also have RR for rear right and RL for rear left. Each one of these does correspond to a specific tire on your vehicle. Now, you'll notice that these are fairly large when you compare it to the actual valve stem size, and the reason for that is because there is basically a watch battery in here, as well as a couple of sensors that will pick up on temperature, air pressure, things like that. You can take these off. It does come with a little wrench so that you can unscrew this and replace the battery as necessary. Like I said, they are kind of big and bulky, and I am concerned that because they do look novelty, that somebody may steal them. I don't know that anything could be done to fix that other than maybe covering up where it says FL or FR or whatever. But it does work very, very well. Lets you kind of see your tire pressure while you're going down the road. It also shows you how the temperature, not only of the tire, but the surrounding area will affect your tire pressure and things like that. So one other thing that I think I need to mention here is that if any of these tire pressures get below 25, it will sound an alarm that will go off about every 15 to 30 seconds. I didn't actually time it, but I do know I've got a slow leak in this front right tire here. So when I first put these on, I had about 15 pounds of pressure in there, and it kind of went nuts on me and just kept sounding off the alarm until I took it over to the gas station and pumped up my tires. this one, like all of these have changed, even just driving it this morning. This number is going to stay low. Again, I do have a slow leak in that tire, and once it gets to less than 25, it will start sounding an alarm. Of course, you can turn it off if it gets to be too much, but it lets you know that you're kind of in that danger zone at anything less than 25. So I really do dig that they've got that. Also, you can change, right now I've got everything in Imperial. You can change the temperature to be in Celsius. You can change the PSI to be in bars if you use either of those measurement systems as opposed to Fahrenheit and PSI. So lots of cool little features here. Works really well, and I really dig how well it works, and just kind of the diversity as far as where you can put it and how you can power it. I think they've done a really good job here. Okay guys, so there you go. There is the Zmoon TPMS system. I want to thank Zmoon for giving me the chance to check out this TPMS system. I really do dig it. I'm going to leave it in my car. I've got a slow leak in one of my tires, and this should help me remember to, if not get it fixed, at least keep the tire pressure where it's supposed to be. So if you want to pick one of these up, I will have an affiliate link down in the description where you can jump over to Amazon and pick up this exact model. So do me a favor, if you enjoyed the video, give the video a thumbs up, maybe subscribe, hit the notification bell, and of course I will have more videos coming out here really soon. So thanks for your time. I always appreciate your support, and I'll talk to you in the next video.